Hi, my name is Gopi Gill and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about what I do. I'm a practicing pharmacist and have been for about 30 years. So I've had loads of experience about medicine. What I realized, of course, is that medicine doesn't actually make you better. Not for chronic conditions anyway. What it does do is it keeps you at a level where you're comfortable. So something like arthritis, we take painkillers, which take away the pain, which increases our threshold to pain. It doesn't mean that the pain goes away. Things like diabetic cures. It quickly, the medicine that we get actually takes away the sugar from the bloodstream, but it doesn't actually tell the body how to take care of this naturally without the drugs. Things like cancer, we give immunosuppressants, which will put the cancer into remission for a while, and then, hey presto, after a few years, it lurks its ugly head again. So it got me onto a journey of actually looking at why the body can't actually make itself better, and why is it that we get sick in the first place. This got me into doing many alternative therapies. I did reflexology, I did kinesiology, I did journey therapy, I did an accredited therapist course, and all these got me to think a little bit differently about the body. What I got to see was that actually we can create illnesses. You know, we all lead very stressful lives. We don't have time to stop. We don't have time to stop and take a look at what's going on. We're just running all the time. And of course, when the body wants us to listen, it'll make you stop. And when we get ill, that's exactly what happens. So what happens then is that once you stop, we get to have a good look at really what's really going on in our lives. And what does that do? It opens a Pandora's box. A Pandora's box which has anger in it and all this suppressed hate and all this frustration, grief, sorrow that we've been holding for years that we haven't had time to address because we're too busy. So that's where I come in when everything starts to get very overwhelming. I'd like to come in a lot sooner, but that's usually when people stop and go, oh my God. What I do is in a very safe environment, get you to really look at and address all these little demons that we carry around that have now become very overwhelming. And what I do is give you techniques, give you ways in which to deal with emotions that we haven't dealt with, get you to see how we can look at things slightly differently so that they're not the monsters that they appear to be. We get to look at the mindset that we have around people, around situations, around even our illness. Say, for example, if you've got cancer, suddenly you're faced with the reality of death becomes very big. The reality of loss, the reality of saying our goodbyes. It becomes a huge thing that we need to deal with. Well, what I do is we look at all these things in a very structured manner so that it isn't overwhelming and we get to a place of freedom and peace. So if this is something that calls you and you want to have a chat, please just fill in your names, emails, and let's have a chat. Let's get together and let's do some work. Thank you.